quality animated programming died out in the 90s and early 2000s. You're either getting old or you're being a big baby.
What is that reason?
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cartoon shows of the 2010s.
You are a bad boy. I've never been with a bad boy before. That makes me a bad girl. Meow.
For this list, we're taking a look at the game-changing cartoons that premiered or peaked in popularity between 2010 and 2015.
Where are my testicles, Summer? Where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where have they gone?
However, we're excluding anime.
Your toys cannot hurt my creations.
Yeah, I'm not a genius like you. So I found one, and he made me some new arrows.
Number 10. The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
That's a restricted shield frequency.
Much like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes established each major character with their own individual episode.
I'm not Ant-Man. You are now.
After a big prison breakout, though, Iron Man, Thor, Wasp, and others assemble for a superhero team-up of epic proportions.
We don't have much time then. The Hulk was spotted in northern Canada this morning.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes could have just been a cheap cartoon tie-in for 2012's live-action Avengers movie, but Marvel produced a sophisticated series that was true to its comic book roots, skillfully animated, and action-packed in all the right ways.
My genius cannot be defeated!
So naturally, Disney canceled it after only 2 seasons. Go figure.
Stupid commercials.
Number 9. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Whoa, alien robots!
Alien robots, huh? Where have I heard that before? Oh yeah, I've been saying it for hours!
You'd think with 2 long-running cartoon shows already under their belt, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise would be officially exhausted.
This is about self-improvement, Raphael. It is not about winning and losing.
Yet, the new Nickelodeon reboot has all the best parts of previous incarnations to fashion what may be the franchise's most impressive outing ever.
You are right.
The showrunners have worked in a number of their own inspired signatures too, including some Beauty and the Beast-style romance, ongoing parodies, morals that never feel forced, brilliant twists, and unique animation. Not to mention the catchiest rendition of the classic theme song you'll ever hear.
Morty, you gotta, come on. You gotta come with me.
What, Rick? What's going on?
I got a surprise for you,
It's the middle
Morty.
of the night. What are you talking about?
Come on, I got a surprise for you. Come on, hurry up. Gotta get,
Ow,
gotta go.
ow,
Gotta get out of here.
You're tugging
Come
me
on,
too
I got a
hard.
surprise.
Number 8. Rick and Morty.
What the hell?
Out of the frying pan, ... huh, Morty?
Oh man, what's going on?
If you took the inventiveness of Doctor Who, the characters of Back to the Future, and the meta-humor of Community, you'd get Rick and Morty.
I had to make a bomb, Morty. I had to create a bomb.
What? A bomb?
I'm gonna drop it down there. Just get a whole fresh start, Morty. Create a whole fresh start.
That's absolutely crazy.
Come on, Morty. Just take it easy, Morty. It's gonna be good.
Although the series is still young, Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland have created a universe where the possibilities are limitless, both in terms of sci-fi and comedy. The belching Rick and neurotic Morty's adventures can take them anywhere, from foreign planets to inside dreams to the multiverse's countless different realities.
What the hell? Why would Mr. Goldenfold's dream version of Mrs. Pancakes' dream version of a centaur be dreaming about a scary place like this, Rick?
Jeez, I don't know, Morty. What do you want from me?
Wherever they go, we can't wait to go along for another ride.
I mean, I'd watch it, Morty, for at least 11 minutes a pop. You know, maybe they'll do it board-driven.
Number 7. Regular show.
I'll kill you!
Any slacker who's ever held a boring job will likely appreciate the off-the-wall lunacy of Regular Show.
That can't be good.
I don't know, he could be cool.
centered on a blue jay named Mordecai and a raccoon named Rigby. Regular Show often starts off with an everyday work-related scenario.
You're gonna have to excuse Mordecai here. He has a hard time trying to espresso himself.
Whether Mordecai and Rigby are setting up chairs or making hot dogs, they somehow always end up on wild misadventures involving mystical settings and beings.
What is all this junk? Don't get mad at me, guys, but I kinda sent a bunch of stuff to the moon while you guys were in the house.
Funny and bizarre, the series demonstrates that excitement can be found even at the most tedious of jobs, especially if you have a good friend by your side.
Hey, Pajama Sister, what are you doing? Watching TV all by yourself? Doesn't surprise me since you can't talk to chicks.
Hey, Ferb, have you seen bolt number 473?
Number 6, Phineas and Ferb.
Whoa, I think we may have just stopped and/or started an alien invasion.
Growing up, every kid likely dreamed of spending their summer vacations building roller coasters in their backyards and traveling around the world.
What is going on here?
We're flying around the world to make the longest, funnest day of summer ever.
Oh, no. Mom left me in charge, and I say you and your little friends are not going anywhere.
Hey, Candace, check out this giant map.
You're going to Paris?
Chances are that you ended up staying inside watching TV, though.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Or I should say, I know what we're gonna do 20 years from today.
Phineas and Ferb takes all of our summer daydreams and turns them into reality, encouraging kids everywhere to make the most of their free time through the tool of imagination.
Sorry about your ship.
Meep!
What's your name?
Meep!
It does so with appealing candy colors, joyous music, and timeless characters. Oh, and there's also a mad scientist and a secret agent platypus, which are both awesome.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
Wait a minute, what's going on? I haven't even finished my cereal.
Agent P, your cover's been blown.
Number 5, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Yeah, that'll be a snap. I'll do it in a jiffy, just as soon as I'm done practicing. Practicing for what? The Wonderbolts! They're gonna perform at the celebration tomorrow, and I'm gonna show them my stuff.
You wouldn't think that a My Little Pony reboot would be anything more than a way to cash in on another 80s cartoon.
That one over there represents friendship.
In a completely unpredictable twist of fate, however, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic has helped to break down gender barriers.
I don't want any of that girly, frilly, frou-frou nonsense.
Although some view it as the quintessential girly franchise, Friendship is Magic has proven as popular, or even more so, with self-proclaimed bronies than the little girls it's marketed to.
We have each other. Yeah, like Twilight said, there's nothing we can't overcome if we all stick together.
Cutesiness aside, the show's crossover appeal isn't all that surprising, considering its individualist characters, intricate story, and sincerity.
You see, Spike, you should never give up. There's nothing we can't overcome if we all work together.
Number 4, Archer.
Lana! Hey, what does this smell like?
Like the dysfunctional asshole I broke up with 6 months ago?
While on the surface, Archer might look like a comedy about spies, it's actually a comedy about great characters.
Jeez, even in zero gravity, you're an asshole.
You were saying? To the wet towel-wielding survivor of 15 years of boarding school locker rooms?
Wait, 15?
Or whatever, the normal number.
Animated or not, Adam Reed's show has evolved into one of TV's finest ensemble pieces of egomaniacs, psychopaths, sociopaths, and Cookie Monsters.
Cyril, go lock up the product before Cookie Monster here gobbles it all up. And Ron, take me to lunch.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
A bar then, whatever.
It doesn't even matter what the setting or premise is. As long as any of these characters is involved, the dialogue's bound to be exceptionally crafted, the callbacks will be some of the sharpest since Arrested Development, and of course, the voice actors will play off each other perfectly.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to... kick some space pirate ass! Woo! Archer! Hang on. Yes, Archer, duh.
Number 3, Gravity Falls.
Yay! Grass!
But I was having a hard time getting used to our new surroundings.
Boo!
Ah!
Let's pretend this never made WatchMojo's Top 10 Hated Disney Animated Shows list and appreciate Gravity Falls for the revelation in creativity it is.
I'll show you how a real man fishes.
Dad! Earning comparisons to shows like Lost, Twin Peaks, and The Twilight Zone. Creator Alex Hirsch has fashioned one of the funniest and most addictive paranormal shows of all time, as well as one of the best stories ever told about a brother and sister.
Awkward sibling hug?
Awkward sibling hug. Pat, pat.
With numerous jokes and foreshadowing clues hidden in every frame, you'll want to watch each Gravity Falls episode multiple times to catch them all.
Well, time to spill the beans. Rope. Beans.
Number 2. The Legend of Korra.
Earth. Fire. Air. Water.
The world of Avatar: The Last Airbender was far too sensational to restrict to 3 seasons of television.
Only the Avatar mastered all 4 elements. Only he could stop the ruthless firebenders. But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
On par with the lore of franchises like Star Wars and Harry Potter, this universe had to be expanded upon.
I don't exactly have a plan yet. See, I'm still in training.
Enter The Legend of Korra, a marvelous follow-up set 70 years after the original series.
It's a knockout!
Though it's considered by some to be not as tightly written as Avatar, The Legend of Korra is a more than worthy successor with adult themes, breathtaking animation, fun new characters, clever callbacks, and inspired ideas.
What do you say we go to the arena tonight? Catch a few pro bending matches.
That sport is a mockery of the noble tradition of bending.
Best of all, M. Night Shyamalan wasn't involved at all.
Let this be a warning to all of you benders out there. If any of you stand in my way, you will meet the same fate.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
This is my violations notebook. I just filled it. It took 5 minutes in your kitchen.
That sounds bad.
It's a record.
Yay! Shut up.
Why are you here?
To protect your planet from the Decepticons.
When we're ready? How are we ever supposed to be ready when they treat us like sidekicks?
You know what time it is, buddy?
Adventure time!
Yeah, man!
Number 1. Adventure Time.
We've been watching you guys on our magical viewing globe. Take a seat, guys. Have some juice.
After several seasons on the air, most shows eventually settle into a predictable groove.
Word to your mother!
With Adventure Time, however, people never know what to expect whenever they tune in.
Heck yeah! If I break a royal promise, I get to fight zombies, throw slumber parties, awake Gumball Guardians, and...
All right.
And reverse death itself!
Oh, you are adorable.
Will we get a surreal episode, a laugh-out-loud funny episode, an emotional episode, an epic episode, or an episode that changes everything we know about the characters we've come to adore?
No, this is wrong. They're not coming back to life. They're still dead. My decorpsinator serum, it's incomplete.
Whatever Adventure Time aspires to do, it almost always hits a bullseye with its one-of-a-kind animation style, ingenious plotting, and endless creativity, transcending all the standard storytelling conventions we're used to seeing.
What a treat! Okay, well, I'll see you crimpy glimmers on Triode Flimpin' the Diode.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite cartoon show of the 2010s? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Isn't it interesting, Summer, that after all that stuff we just did, nothing really mattered and there was no point to it? Kind of makes you wonder, huh? About nothing.